You keep attracting the same old type of relationship into your life over and over again, year after year, decade after decade, and you're wondering what you're doing wrong. So instead of you trying to change the inside of you, you try to change the reflection in the mirror, and you try to go out and date different type of people. You try to put yourself in different environments. You try to get on dating sites, or you try to get hooked up with, on the side, or a friend hooking you up with somebody that you think is a different type of person from the last person that you dated. Or you just say, I cut off dating altogether. That's fine if you don't want to date anymore, but it's not about your dating strategy. It is about the core frequency that you carry. What are you radiating from? Are you radiating from a lack frequency? And a lot of us women who have spiritual gifts are radiating from a lack frequency, because you don't believe that you deserve it, for one, or you don't believe that you can keep it, for two. And when you don't believe that you can keep something, you put it on a pedestal. It's on a pedestal because you believe that this is so above me, and I don't know how I can keep this man. I don't know how I can keep this relationship, because I've never had something so wonderful before, and this is just out of my normal. And why do he love me? And what would I do without you? Oh my God, if this man was to ever leave me, I would fall out and die. That is the frequency that you are giving another human being. Can you imagine just imagine 100-pound weight placed on top of a human being's head, and that person have to walk around with that weight all day, every day, and still function in life and still deal with their life problems and whatever is going on in their world. When you are attracted to a person, you stay centered. That's how you attract and magnify good things into you. But when you lean towards you are the prize, or you lean towards the guy is the prize, and I am just in his world, just living my best life until he decides otherwise, your energy is pulled towards him. And it's so much energy that he can feel it. The other person, the other party, even if you're a man and you're giving too much attention to a woman, the other person can feel that energy. And it feels like a weight that's just sitting on the top of their head or the top of their chest, because now you expect them to be godlike. And no human being can be godlike. So the pressure of you putting on another person, that if you was to leave me, I would lose my mind. Or a lot of women say, I don't know what I would do without you. You would live. Just look at it like that. If it wasn't you, I'll be okay. But the nervous system gives another story. The nervous system is, oh my God, what if he leaves? Oh my God, what if I lose this? Or I'm going to never find another person to treat me like this. So that is the weight that's sitting on the top of the other person's head. It's so thick. When you pull that energy back into the center, when you pull it into the center and not too much towards that person, now you are grounded in truth, that you are whole, you are happy, you are the prize, you are loved, you do not have to chase anything, that you will always be provided for, you will always be taken care of, and everything works out for the highest and greatest good of the universe. You will be so magnetic that when you're in your center, what happens is, to that other person's energy, they get pulled towards you, because now your manifestation powers are so strong. So what starts to come from the head is, I love myself. I'm the prize. If this man was to leave me, I would allow him to go, and I would find another one. If not, I'm okay being single. None of this stuff is moving you off your center. When you are unbudgeable, unshakable, when you have faith beyond certainty that you will be okay with or without that person, your energy starts to heal and clear up, and you become a magnet for what you desire in life. And if you desire that person, or you desire another person to just show up for you with respect, honesty, faithfulness, dignity, you want a deep soul connection, stay within the soul. In order to get a soul connection, you have to come from a place of loving yourself from the soul, not a place of I need you. You do not need another human being to complete you, to make you whole. You do not need money. You do not need physical objects to make you whole. Nothing can heal that void inside unless you get closer to the light of the Creator. When you get closer to God, when you form a relationship with the Spirit, that's what makes you whole and complete. And when you are whole, You can only radiate and pull things out of people from their own wholeness. Because at the core center, even the most brokenest person, even the person that lie, cheat, steal, kill, or whatever, those people also have the same amount of light of God inside of them. It's just that it's covered up with a lot of different masks. It's covered up with a lot of different trauma. But if you start to radiate from your wholeness and your healness, if a person is for you and they are connected to you, and that's what's within divine will, you'll literally start to pull the God-like energy out of that person that will match your God-like energy, and that person will start to see the light of the Creator also. Now, you're not doing this for another person. We never heal for another person. It has look, that person's healing has nothing to do with you. You are healing for your own greatest and highest good. You want peace. Peace is the main feeling that we all trying to get when we come from any type of trauma, any type of negative emotions, or any type of heartbreak. The main goal is to get peace. How you get peace is get a relationship with the Creator, with God. You get closer to God. Either you start to read scripture, or either you start to just speak affirmations over yourself that I am whole and complete and I am healed. And once you start to heal, you start to pull your energy back automatically. Not to get the other person, you just literally start to pull it back automatically, because you'll be so within yourself. You'll be so self-consumed, not in a conceited way, in a I just love myself type of way. And when you love yourself, you're able to love other people with a deeper presence. You're able to give love to the outside world, not coming from what can you give me. Stop asking your partner, what can you do for me? Start asking God, what can you do for me? Because that's the only person that can help you. That's the only thing that can move you. Now, things on the physical world that's given to you once you seek the Creator, once you seek God. So I'm not saying that you don't have earthly needs. You do have earthly needs. But in order for your earthly needs to come to you in a way that is forever, that will never get taken away from you. A person will never leave. Well, they can, but I'm just saying, when you come from like a strong magnetic mindset, even if they did decide to leave, something else will come along to replace that. So think about the feeling that you want to feel, not the situation. I want to be with this person. No, I want to be safe, and I want to be loved, and I want to have a spiritual connection with the person. When you put that frequency out coming from a place of, I already have it, and if someone comes into my life to match that, then good. Come from that place. And then you'll start to see how you start to magnetize different people into your life that matches that frequency, because you can only attract from your frequency, not from your mind. You can set out in your mind that I'm going to go out here and I'm going to meet this type of person, or I'm going to only interact with these type of friends, or I am going to put myself in situations where I don't have to deal with the foolishness. But if you have a core belief that you're not good enough, you're always going to be placed in the foolishness. So you can go out to the better restaurants. You can go out to the good gyms. You can go out and meet the men that you think are a better fit for you. You're going to pull out of them the same frequency that's in you. And if it's lack frequency, that person is going to be in a lack frequency. And a man that's in lack frequency cannot love you to his highest potential, because 9 times out of 10, he's going to chase money. He's going to chase women. He's going to chase some type of fantasy that is not you, because he's running from you, because the pressure is on him too strong for him to love you when you don't even love yourself. So when you start to build a deep connection with yourself, with Source, with God, with the universe, and you understand how much you are supported and backed by the universe, regardless of what goes on in your life. Nothing you do is a mistake. I don't care if you date 10 men and they all were wrong, and you came to the realization that you picked each and every one. It was a reason for you to pick each and every one. And God wanted you to pick each and every one so that you can get to the point where you won't have to pick no more. Then you let God do the picking. Your only job is to get closer to the Creator. And the things that you desire, that's already in your heart, your desires are already there. Then the creation of the universe, God, the unconditional force of love, will start to bring those things to you, to your center. You work less and you get more, even in relationships. I'm not saying love your partner, but feminine women, we need to be in the role of embodying stillness. We need to stop pushing, stop chasing, stop overanalyzing. Stop thinking that this person is going to leave you. You have to be so detached from whatever happens, because at your core, you know that you are going to be provided for and you know everything is going to be okay. So if a person want to walk away, that's fine. Let them go. If a job want to fire you, that's fine. If a person don't want to be your friend no more, that's fine. And if you did anything to kind of push that friendship away, ask for forgiveness to God. You don't even have to call a person. Ask for forgiveness and still get closer to the Creator. And what happens is the universe will send a signal to that person from your frequency that, wow, maybe they were sorry. Maybe they really didn't mean to hurt me. Maybe they were coming from a genuine place, but I just took it the wrong way. Things will start to happen to you in a supernatural way that you won't even understand. So take your focus off the objects of the world, the outside world, and bring it inward and focus on you and your nervous system, and understand anytime you get anxiety or fear, or you just start to feel like things aren't going to work, things aren't working out for you, it's a lie. Because if God told us that, seek ye first, that's all you have to do. He's giving you instructions. Seek him first. And all the things that you're stressing about, money, how the bill's going to get paid, how I'm going to pay for daycare, my boyfriend don't want me, I'm not speaking to my mother, I can't find a job. Those are outside things, and those things are going to happen because your core frequency is coming from a lack. You can only attract lack from a lack frequency. So once you start to be more connected with God, you come from a frequency of love.